Man, talk about a chaotic launch for a video game. I'm still setting up my setup as I do this intro right now because, man, this has been a wild morning. Does that look decent? Is the tripod in a good spot? I have to get started on recording this video. I can't wait any longer. What mode do we go into first? TDM? Yeah, sure. Let's just get some gameplay going so that I can explain the absolute chaos that's been going on. So first things first, the elephant in the room. Yeah, Black Ops 6 is finally out, and I've been saying it ever since, the game was revealed. Like, I've been so hyped for this game. It is not even funny. This is probably, in terms of like just pure anticipation and hype, these are feelings that I haven't had since like 2012, 2015 when Black Ops 2 and 3 were releasing. Hold up, I just gotta make sure that my voice chat stuff is off. If I turn it off, does that make it so that I don't talk to people and that they can't hear me? I just want to make sure that I'm not commentating into like the open game chat. Come on, man, I have yet to play on an actual new map in Black Ops 6 because obviously there's 16 in the game in total, but they gave us 8 during the beta. All the maps that I've played this morning have been from the beta. Rewind, Skyline, like all of the beta maps. I've just been playing them over and over. Where are the new, like, I know there's other new maps in the game just isn't giving them to me for some reason. Oh man, I'm not even like correctly positioned in the face cam. Is that decent? We're just rolling with it. Okay, so basically my morning so far, I woke up at 4:15 a.m. like I do every other day, and I was like, you know what? It's Black Ops 6 time. I'm not doing anything else. First thing I did was grab the controller, hopped on, played a match. I was literally dreaming about Black Ops 6 last night just because I've been so excited for this game. I mean, you guys know me. I get excited for the new Call of Duty every single year, but it's just, again, it's one of those things where my level of anticipation and hype is, again, I don't know if I've had feelings quite like this since Black Ops 3. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm very excited for the new COD every single year. I love every single Call of Duty. I'm a show for this series, and I'm proud. But those Black Ops 6 vibes, man, they've just been hitting different, and, yeah, so, you know, I played, and everything was good. You know, like, playing the game, there's nothing wrong on that front. The game is perfect, but when I went to record this video, oh, man, that's when everything really went wrong. You can tell my brain is jumbled. I just said, really, Rent Wong? The Asian is really coming out with that one. You see, I'm trying to use this Bug Smasher blueprint from the beta, but the ADS, like, it's not too slow, but it's just, I don't know, it's just enough to feel a bit sluggish. I'm going 1 in 5 right now. Like, I can't help it, dude. This map is so open, I've barely been able to see anybody, and when I do see somebody, it's too late for me. I'm already dead. But when I went to record this video, the capture card that I've been using for, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 months at this point, there was like a strange issue a couple months ago where, for some reason, in the middle of a Modern Warfare 3 recording session, it stopped recording at 60 FPS and would only record at 30 FPS, and anytime I tried to force it to do 60, it just wouldn't send a signal because I have an HDMI splitter that runs from my console over to my, hold up. Oh my gosh, what is my aim, dude? I have an HDMI splitter that goes from my console to my TV as well as my, hold up. No, there's somebody behind me too. I don't care. I just wanted that 1 kill at least. There's somebody back there. Everything is so chaotic. Hold up. They should still be back here. Thank you. Is there anybody else? I know there was somebody else. Shh. Where was he? So that was a thing, and it sort of became this thing where I was basically only recording videos on PC just because I didn't want to have to record a 60 FPS game at 30 FPS. I've said it many times before where I'm fine watching 30 FPS content, it doesn't bother me, but I know there's some people that would rather watch 60 FPS, and that makes sense. It's a 60 FPS game, so why not make a video at 60 FPS if the option is there? Now, the thing is, I've been tinkering with the capture card a little bit, and I thought I had it all figured out. I thought it would be good for the launch of Black Ops 6. I thought I'd be able to figure it all out, but, yeah, no. So once I started to get everything set up this morning, I realized that, and I was sort of like in this mad scramble mode of like, alright, I already have the Vault Edition of Black Ops 6 on Xbox. I already have the physical copy of Black Ops 6 on PS5 coming in. So now I can either record the game at 30 FPS and have the video just look a little not so right overall, just because that capture card wasn't exactly the best quality one in the world, which is probably why it crapped out so soon after I bought it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go pistol mode. I see you, boy. Oh no, my aim. I just want 1 pistol kill. I'm not allowed to have a pistol kill. Ow! But yeah, despite that, it was at that point of like, if I want to capture this game at 60 FPS at, like a good quality and everything, it comes down to one of two things. I either buy a new capture card, which would take a little bit to get to me, or I just get the game for a 3rd time on PC. You know what I did. So anyway, that's how my morning's going, and the reason that things were so hectic starting up this video and even throughout the video so far is just because, like, when it comes to my YouTube, right? Like, this is one of my main sources of income. This is like part of my job. Therefore, I treat it like a job. I treat it like a 9 to 5, and I have a set schedule for like when I can record videos, when I can edit videos. Obviously, when it comes to recording, I don't have like a strict deadline of like, oh, I can only record for this long and that's it. No, it's more or less just like, okay, this is like a general time frame of when I need to start recording this video just so I can get it done on time to get it released to you guys. And, yeah, let's just say between all the madness of messing with my setup, figuring out, like, okay, am I really about to buy Black Ops 6 for the first time, getting that done, making sure everything was installed, setting up my settings, getting all the recording stuff set up, and getting my setup set up here when I thought I was going to be setting up over there. It took a little while, so that's why things were a bit chaotic, and they're still chaotic, but hey. On the bright side, we finally have Black Ops 6. This game is my baby. It's literally perfect. I have been waiting for this. Like I said, I've been heavily anticipating this game ever since it was announced. And even before it was announced, because we knew that Treyarch was going to be developing the next one. We all knew it was going to be a Black Ops game, and... like, I mean, between the multiplayer and the zombies, which I already played a ton of the zombies, playing Terminus and Liberty Falls. Both of those maps are literally, like, chef's kiss masterpieces, absolutely perfect. I can't wait for the Easter eggs to go live, which by the time you guys are seeing this video, the Easter eggs will be live. I'm literally recording this, like, 7, 8 a.m. And if you're wondering why all the graphic settings are so low, it's just because I always do that when I first get a Call of Duty on PC, like one of the newer ones especially, just to make sure that everything's, like, optimized okay, because I know that my PC would be more than capable of running the game at a higher frame rate. I mean, it's literally running at 60 FPS while I'm recording with OBS and Audacity, so clearly it would be capable of doing more if it's able to do all that. It's just I want to make sure that, like, right off the rip, things are optimized okay, there won't be any weird crashes, because, like, back during Modern Warfare 2, there was horror stories of people's games crashing and just being a bit stuttery on PC for the first bit, just because, I guess, optimization-wise, it wasn't necessarily up to scuff. I forget if it was for MW2 or Warzone 2. It was one of those two. Maybe it was both of them, but... yeah, I'll mess with that a bit later, just make sure it's a bit higher quality. But as for now, when it comes to the Black Ops 6 videos, they'll just be over here on PC with me using, the controller plugged into it. Anyway, now that we got some gameplay in, I wanted to wait to look at some of the stuff in the barracks until I could actually record it and get my live reaction to it. I did peek a little bit at it, but I didn't look at everything, so... first, we'll go through the level unlocks, and okay, so similar to like Black Ops 3, as you go through the levels, you'll be unlocking Gobblegums, Lethal. Okay, you get some of the Operator just by leveling up, which is cool because in Modern Warfare 3, you had to do like very specific challenges to unlock some of them. I really like the way that like the level icons look. It just has that classic COD feel. And then, okay, so the max level is going to be level 55, where you'll unlock the AS Val, which is like a Modern Warfare weapon, so that's cool to see it here. And then when it comes to the prestiges, okay. Is this going to be like some CODs where we've had like a ridiculous amount of prestiges, or is it going to be like 10 to 15 like some of the other ones? Let's see. Prestige 1, inspired by the origins of zombies in World of War. Oh, okay, so I see how this works. We get, is this... okay, cool. So this on the left is the emblem, obviously, and then the thing that is showing in the background, I guess that's what we unlock for prestiging, so I guess we'll get like a zombie-inspired skin, which is really cool for hitting Prestige 1, so inspired by the origins of zombies in COD World of War, inspired by the collectible death cards in World of War, that's really cool, inspired by the mind-bending story in Black Ops. My name is, oh my gosh, that is actually really cool. I'll see myself rocking that skin for sure. Prestige 4, inspired by the introduction of the bombastic map Nuketown in Black Ops. Wow, look at that. That looks so slick. Prestige 5, inspired by the Menendez drone attacks in Black Ops 2. Oh my gosh, we actually get a Menendez skin? And while we're talking about this, I just gotta say, rest in peace to the voice actor for Raul Menendez, because he passed away, unfortunately, earlier this year. Such a legendary performance, and I am so grateful for the performance that he gave us, because... man, it's just one of the greatest COD villains of all time, and as I've said many times before, Black Ops 2 is my favorite Call of Duty of all time, whether we're talking campaign, multiplayer, zombies. Absolutely love it. Obviously, Black Ops 6 is off to a great start, though, so we'll see how things shake out by the end of the year. Something tells me in my heart between love and nostalgia, BO2 will still be at the top, but man, BO6 is... it's hitting, man. It's hitting so far. Prestige 6, inspired by the zombie experience in Black Ops 2. Nice, man. You got Teddy right there on the Prestige emblem. Oh, yes. Prestige 7, inspired by the larger-than-life specialist in Black Ops 3. Man, let me tell you, that Scythe back in the day, that specialist was crazy. Prestige 8, inspired by the AI Corvus and the Frozen Forest in Black Ops 3. Man, that campaign was something else. Train Go Boom. I actually really like the BO3 campaign, though. I'd love to see them tackle something trippy like that again. I mean, Obviously, they still have trippy elements in their campaigns, no doubt, but you know what I mean. Like, Black Ops 3 was out there, man. It was like a concept campaign more than anything. Prestige 9, inspired by the fun of Blackout and Black Ops 4. Yeah, let me tell you, man, Blackout, still my favorite COD Battle Royale, and then I don't even know what the skin is. I'll have to check out and see what some of this stuff is, because, like, she has a tank top, but I don't know what else there is to it. I wish it would show, like, what operators these are for, so I could go, you know, like, preview it. And then Prestige 10, inspired by the rise of Perseus in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Man, that's a really slick skin, too. I love it. Now, here's the thing that me and I'm sure many other people have been worried about. What are the camo challenges gonna look like? Again, I've been staying away from, like, all pre-release stuff just because I didn't want it spoiled for me. As you can see, I guess I've accidentally been unlocking stuff over in Zombies. I already have 200 critical kills with the XM4. I'll have to check out the Jackal PDW because I was also using that a ton. But anyway, all right, get 5 headshots, 10 headshots, 50. Oh my! Oh, did they? They did! They brought back the Black Ops 2 system, where you get 100 headshots with each weapon, and then you have a few other camos, right? Yeah, 30 kills shortly after sprinting, get a kill without taking any damage 30 times. Okay, so that's really easy. And then, okay, then it sort of works like MW2 and 3, where you need to do specific challenges in order to lock the final thing. So I really like that. That's a nice combination of the old school stuff with, like, BO2, but then also, you know, the new school stuff with, like, you know, the newer Modern Warfare games and all that. And then over in Zombies, 2,000 critical kills per weapon. Wasn't that, yeah, that's close to what it was back in Cold War and Vanguard. In Cold War, it was 2,500 critical kills, so a little less than that. And then 300 eliminations with Napalm Burst and 30 Vermin eliminations, followed by 10 rapid kills 15 times, and then this, that, and the other. Okay, so now I want to go through and look at some of the mastery camos, actually, because, again, I've been staying away from all this stuff pre-release, so this is, like, my first time seeing this stuff. So we got Gold, which, yeah, looks like classic BO1, BO2 Gold, looks really clean. That's straight up, like, just the classic Black Ops Diamond right there. You know, every Black Ops game except for BO1 has had this classic diamond, and it always looks so good. It's like gold with the diamonds all over it. Beautiful. Next up, we got Dark Spine, and okay, yeah, that looks really cool. You got the, like, the purple flowing throughout the... I don't even know what that is. Like a spinal design on the weapon. That looks pretty cool, and it's sort of like a bronzy gold. Like, it's not exactly gold, but it's a little bronze. I like that. And then Dark Matter cam. Oh my goodness, they did it. Yeah, that's it right there. It's sort of like classic Dark Matter. It's not quite like, you know, like BO3 Dark Matter or like Dark Aether from Cold War by any means, but it's like the next iteration of it almost. It's sort of like a spin on that same idea. Wow, that looks really cool. And then over in Zombies, 2,000 critical kills, and then, yeah, then you get up to here with Mystic Gold, which, yeah, I definitely like this better than the, what was it, like the gold copper, whatever it was called back in Cold War. Yeah, that one was alright, but... And then we got Opal, which sort of looks like Diamond, except it looks like the diamonds are bigger than in normal Diamond camo, if you know what I mean. And then we have Afterlife camo, which, you know, that's not my Afterlife. My Afterlife is the one from BO2, but I mean, it does look... Maybe it's just because I'm looking at a blueprint. Maybe it would be better if we looked at a stock weapon without, like, any of that. Okay, yeah, that definitely looks a lot better. Yeah, that does look a lot closer to the BO2 one. It's not exact, you know, BO2 is more or less like that. Oh, wait a minute. No, I just saw the flowing up with the blue. Okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, you know what? I really like that. That's like the next spin on it. Now, obviously, it's not the final camo, which is Nebula. And man, if I turned on my graphic settings, I'm sure this will look even better. But even as it stands, man, it almost looks like Interstellar mixed with like Dark Matter in a way, if that makes sense. Like, it's like the speed of Dark Matter with... Oh, and it color shifts, so it's sort of like Mercury or like Constellation's Endcamera from MW3, where it'll like shift between different colors and such. Wow, that's really cool. That Afterlife one is really sick, though. I'll definitely be rocking that even after I unlock Nebula, just because it does kind of have some of those classic vibes, and the way it flares up looks really cool, but... Nebula and Dark Matter are looking sick. Unfortunately, we aren't able to see what the Warzone challenges or final camo is going to be yet. Again, I'm sure that they probably already announced that or showed it off in some capacity on like the COD blogs and all that, but I don't like looking at that stuff. I like to just wait until I can see it for myself in game, you know what I mean? But all around, again, I know there wasn't too much that happened in this video, but it's just been an absolutely chaotic morning. I promise the future videos are gonna have way more. There was just a whole lot of chaos this morning, and now I'm just hoping I can get through this video, record it, edit it, and have everything else go okay, because again, it's just been absolute chaos. Another thing that I did notice is that if you unlock like the Numbers Wood skin back in MW3, you can rock it here. I would rock it because it is really cool, but as I mentioned during the beta, I'm sorry, no filter here. I have a massive crush on Park. There's just something about her and this Oblivion skin with this equipment, gorgeous. On the other side, I'm rocking Brutus. You know, I've been switching between like Brutus and Klaus, but I just love rocking Brutus because he has all those funny quotes where it's like, no talking. Oh, okay, so I can actually see what some of these skins are for. So the My Name Is one that we were looking at before is for the Operator Pain, and then if we come over here to Weaver, yeah, okay, so this is who the Noct Raider is for. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be rocking that skin like crazy. That is so dope. The Art of War skin is for Bailey. I got a thing for blondes, so I'll definitely be rocking that one too. I know in previous years I always kind of did like a race to the Mastery camo, but this year with there being like Classic Prestige in the game, I'm not too worried about it. I know every single YouTuber and their grandmother's going to be going for the Mastery camos and probably not even prestiging just in order to get the Mastery camos as fast as possible, but I just want to have fun, you know what I mean? Like, going for camos is fun, and I'm still gonna do it like crazy, but I'm not gonna absolutely destroy myself just to make it happen. Like, my priority is hitting Master Prestige, so if that means that my camo progress is slowed in order to, you know, go towards Master Prestige, then I'll do that. My order of importance right now is going Master Prestige. I'll unlock camos along the way, and if I don't happen to unlock Dark Matter or Nebula naturally by the time I hit Master Prestige, well then by then I'll just end up unlocking it anyway. But I'm not ever going to hit a point where I'm just going to sit at level 55 and not prestige just because I want to go for the camos. I'll rely on permanent unlock tokens to kind of like, you know, guys, I'm pretty sure there's permanent unlock tokens in this game. At least I hope there would be since Classic Prestige is in here. And then I'll just sort of unlock the weapons that way. But, yeah. Anyways, I got some playing to do. I'm going to grind out the multiplayer. I'm going to play a ton of zombies, especially 1 p.m. Eastern once the Easter eggs and all that go live. Really excited to see all that. And, yeah, I don't know. I got a day full of Black Ops 6 ahead of me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow to update you with my progress and have another fun, chill out, hang out, and play BO6 session. But anyway, as always, massive shout out to all the Patrons and channel members. Thank you to all you in the low baller tier, and an even bigger shout out to all in the big baller tier, Mel Asking and Big Dad Manny, and the biggest shout out to all in the G tier, Ron Vincent on the Cheese Skull. Thank you guys so much. You guys are literal legends. I love you. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.